Hi Scorpio, my name is Izzy. I'm here to do your January monthly horoscope forecast reading. I was meditating on your cards a little bit. Just so you know, I cut your deck and stuff like that before I record, just so I can get a feel for your energy a little bit before, I bring it on to you guys. So I feel like you're moving past insecurities and you're just moving forward from the insecurities that have really held you back from being yourself and doing things at your full potential, being passionate. You're moving forward from an emotional barrier that has held you back for quite some time. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna see where you are now and what is challenging you. Where is Scorpio now in January 2019 and what is challenging them? So here you are now. You are the King of Swords. Okay, you are expressing your truth. You guys are expressing your intelligence. You're very intelligent. Talent. Familiarity with talents, I'm hearing. Royalty. Wittiness, sharpness. Some of you guys, I feel like you guys could be seeing things in a whole new light. Like, I feel like some of you guys are just being quiet, being to yourself, absorbing what's going on around you, and being able to see things in a new perspective. And you're realizing that there is some things like deception. There's been some deception going on around you. There has been things that are not really fulfilling you, and you are ready to leave that behind. You're ready to leave it behind because you've been in isolation. You guys have been lonely, but for a very good reason, because you're absorbing what's going on around you and really comparing, okay, what is it that I do want and what is it that I don't want? And what can I do now that can fulfill what I do want and push away naturally what it is that I do not want? Okay, it could have something to do with your finances. It could have, I'm seeing it's more concerned with your financial prosperity here. Okay, something is, could be interrupting your flow when it comes to money, your natural flow with your currency and how it comes in and how it gets put out. Some of you may be feeling like you need to hold on to your money tightly. Okay, so what is the guidance for Scorpio? What is it that they need to focus on for January 2019? 10 of Swords. A lot of Swords energy here. And you got the High Priestess underneath the deck. You got the 10 of Swords here. I feel like you guys, it's like, I'm going to be okay. It's this feeling of I'm going to be okay. Okay? You don't need to worry about this emotional burden that you've been putting on yourself. Seven of Wands here. I feel like you guys want to move forward in your financial realm here because you also got the Empress. So that's a very creative energy. You guys want to move something in more that's more creative, that will inspire you, that inspires you. Because you also got the King of Wands here, and he's a very creative man. He's a very creative man when it comes to manifesting his finances. And you guys are willing to work for it with the Eight of Pentacles here. And you're not giving a shit what anybody says, because that's the energy that I get from the Seven of Wands, is you're ready to just do your own thing, and you're not giving a shit what anybody thinks, has to say. no low vibrational negativity, none of that crap, because you don't have room for it, okay? You are being guided to focus on your financial realms and get back on track with yourself and to nourish yourself, okay? You come before anything else, okay, Scorpio? Yeah, the Ten of Swords is a freedom of an emotional burden that you have put on yourself, okay? And you know it's the right thing to do with the High Priestess here, okay? You know it's the right thing to do, no matter if someone gets hurt. Somebody could be kind of mouthy around you, kind of snippy around you, kind of five of swordsy around you, you know. It's like you change. It's like the energy of you change, and you're ready for change with the Moon card here. Change. There's been some secrecy, deception around you. But I feel like there's people around you who like to keep you in like this comfortable space around them, whatever that may mean for you. They like to keep you in their comfortable space, and that's making you feel very uncomfortable. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like there's some nosy people, like my nose just wanna goes like this, like people are being nosy, wanna be up in your business, okay? Tell people to fuck off and mind their business, Scorpio. Page of Fire, yeah. Tell people to fuck off, mind their business. Give them the message that you're not the one to fuck with, okay? Because you will attack. Alright, what has gone on in Scorpio's past? Ooh. I'm hearing complacency. So in the past, you guys could have been kind of complacent, okay? Happy, content with where you are, but there's a lack of balance here. You feel like there's something missing here that's not truly nourishing yourself, okay? You also got the Magician here under the deck. There's something more that you want to manifest here. And you got the Page of Pentacles here. There's more. There's something more that you want. You're craving some sort of financial adventure. Okay? Decluttering, I'm also hearing. Okay, that's very important, because if you don't declutter out the old stuff, the old energy, the old crap, you can't make room for the new. What else? The new things that are coming in for you, Scorpio. There could be someone else helping you out with money. And there's just this feeling of you want to be independent. You want to be able to nurture yourself on your own and not rely on anybody else, because you can't. You know that you can't. You can't do this. You can't rely on other people for a very long time, okay? You also may be dealing with an Aquarius or another fellow air sign, because you got a lot of air energy here, Scorpio. You could have a lot of air in your chart. Okay. What are Scorpio's strengths and gifts? Ooh, yeah, here we are for January 2019. I keep seeing this card come up for your entire reading. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Swords here. Okay, so you guys have to make an emotional decision that is best for you, that is going to fulfill your inner child here with the Page of Swords here. Okay, something has to crumble with the Tower card here in order for you to gain your financial prosperity. Whether that's being complacent, whether that's doing the same stuff over and over again and achieving the same mediocre results. Okay, it's time for us to get out of our comfort zones. Let the rest crumble so that we can see the opportunities ahead of us that will bring us financial prosperity and a proper energetic exchange in our reality. And it could be very fulfilling for you, okay? Some of you, I feel like you're overindulging too. Yeah, overindulging in your money. That's why I feel like some of you have to grasp on what you can. Okay, but you guys are contemplating and contemplating, where should I go next? What's going to fulfill me? You guys are actually thinking about yourselves for once and not worried about the people's other problems and stuff like that. Okay, this is about you, Scorpio. Yep, this is about you. You gotta make the emotional decision to worry about you and your financial stability. Okay, what is Scorpio's immediate future? Scorpio's immediate future following January 2019. Scorpio's immediate future. Justice card and the Hangman. I feel like maybe some of you guys could be going through a court case right now and you guys just have to hang in there. Okay? Because you also got the Hermit card here underneath the deck. It's like you gotta be in the dark for a little bit in order for the light to come shining through. Okay? You guys may be going through some dark times. With your money, I keep hearing money. This is about your money. Give up. So I feel like maybe you guys have to give up a certain amount of money to the government, the court, whatever it may be. And you really, really, really don't want to. You guys just want to hide from it, okay? This is the... Excuse my cat. Psst. It's my cat. Sorry. I feel like... You need to balance yourself and you need to hang in there and you need to have faith. Okay? Maybe it's best for you guys to stay in isolation for a little bit so you can focus on what it is that you truly want. Because with the Queen of Cups here, it's almost this feeling like I don't have enough. I never have enough. Nothing is ever enough for me. Okay? I don't know what else to do. Okay? I feel like you guys need to take a sort of time out and hang in there. Literally. Just hang in there. Maybe you're waiting for a certain amount of money from a court case or the government, whatever it may be, is taking longer than it should be to arrive. Yeah. Okay, but I feel like you guys really need to settle in with yourself and realize that this event, whatever it is, I feel like some of you guys have to give up a certain amount of money for taxes or whatever the case may be, student loans, whatever the case may be, you really don't want to. But I'm also feeling like this will motivate you to finally say, okay, like I really got to get my shit together. I really got to get out of my ass, get my head out of my ass, and get my head in the game. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, what's going on? What are the suggestions for Scorpio for January 2019? How can they handle this situation, what they're going through with their finances? Yeah, it's almost this feeling of running away, but you can't. You're stuck. You got the Strength card and you got the World card. And you also got the Nine of Swords underneath it. Scared of change. You're scared for a certain cycle to close. Why? Maybe some of you guys could be getting a divorce. There could be a certain breakup here. You got the World, you got the Nine of Swords here, you got the Devil, and you got the Lovers here. I'm hearing relapse. Maybe some of you guys have had a certain addiction, whether it could be substance, whether it could have been a hoarding addiction, whether it could have been a shopping addiction, whether it's addiction to sex, whether it's addiction to holding on to people that no longer serve you in your life. You're having troubles with letting go of your indulgences. And that is what is disrupting your financial inflow, okay? You also got the Strength card here. It's almost like this feeling like you don't have the strength to not indulge. You don't have the strength to not indulge in something. Why is the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here? Yeah, you got the Devil card here again. The Devil card. You guys are having a lot of power struggles. I feel like some of you guys could have like a shopping addiction, drug abuse, addictions to sex. And you guys have been hiding it for such a long time, but now it's just coming to the light. And now is the time to deal with it because you do have the strength to get whatever help that you need here. It could have been dealt with the relationship. Could have been having to do with the relationship. Bad habits in a relationship. Sexual addictions in a relationship. Yep. That's got to end now with the Tower card. Okay? In order for you to gain your prosperity here with the Six of Wands. Okay, what do Scorpios need to know going towards the end of the month, January 2019? What, the World card here again? We got the Queen of Swords here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's an emotional imbalance here with your money. You're not planning for it. You're not planning for the future. Maybe somebody could be taking advantage of you for your money. Excuse me. Someone could be taking advantage of you for your money. You're not seeing a certain truth about your money. Maybe you're in denial of it. But the universe is going to force that foundation to crumble so this cycle can come to an end. You also got the Nine of Swords here again. And the Empress. There's a lot of anxiety here about not making it. Just barely scraping by. Okay? This is not the year to just barely scrape by. You got me? This is the time to get our heads out of our asses, to get our shit together, to get some help with our addictions, whether it's shopping addiction, whether it's sexual addiction. I feel like for some, it could be an addiction in a relationship. Addicted to a certain person. You could be addicted to an air sign here. Okay? But I'm seeing this air sign was also taking advantage of you, of your money. And that's why you had to let him go. You had to let him go. Cleaned you out dry. Maybe this air sign had an addiction. This could also be addictions, getting rid of addictions when it comes to money and not feeling like you're good enough for a relationship because you are worthy of a relationship. Yeah, addictions to ways of thinking that you are not good enough because of your financial inflow, okay? Your financial inflow has nothing to do with the value of you, first of all. Second of all, thinking that you're never enough and that you don't ever have enough is going to spread the messages to the universe that you're not ready for more to come in. And by reassuring the universe that you are content with what you have, that you will always have more than you need, will communicate to the universe that you are ready for more. Do you understand? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Because this is like negative self-talk I'm seeing here. And that shit has got to go. Okay? Maybe you're looking forward to dating an air sign here. Maybe you're in a relationship with an air sign and you feel like you're not good enough. You don't have enough. There's never enough with the Four of Cups here. It's this feeling like, oh, I don't have enough. But you do have enough. You are more than enough, Scorpio. You are more than enough. Okay, you gotta let your passion shine. This is your time to shine with the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands here is a very creative woman. She's a very passionate woman. Okay? And she knows her worth. Big time. But with the Nine of Swords keep coming out, you guys don't know that. You guys are way in over your heads about this money situation. And if that's all that you focus on, that's all that's going to be burdened of you, okay? 10 of Wands there. You gotta let go of that emotional burden, okay? What are the hopes and fears for Scorpio from now towards the end of January 2019? Hopes and fears for Scorpio. For those of you who are single, I'm seeing you going on new endeavors, going for your passion, and creating your own influx of money. You're going about your own way. But for those of you who are in a relationship or who are struggling in a relationship or who are struggling to get into a relationship or struggling with communications, you could even be struggling with communications with what's going on here? Yeah, there's a struggle with communication. For those of you who are single, you could be finding love soon. It could be a long-lasting marriage commitment here. But for some of you who are struggling with money, you guys are having trouble communicating. Could be with your boss. Okay? You need to communicate and you need to have patience with the Temperance here. You need to communicate what's really on your mind. Because you're not communicating what it is that you really want to do with your money. You're not communicating to the universe what it is that you really want to save up for, what it is that you want to invest in. You're not communicating. Okay? You need to search within the secrets in yourself okay? And stop deceiving yourself so that the truth can come to light. Okay, what is the potential future? Potential future for Scorpio. You have like a fear of communication. Potential future, once you learn how to communicate. Oh, this is wonderful. Once you learn how to communicate, I feel like some of you guys, you could have a boss who's an earth sign, because he's coming up here a lot with the King of Pentacles here. This guy is very down to earth. I'm seeing here, but there's something about him that intimidates you a little bit. He could be really sharp with his words. He could be very successful, intimidating. I'm feeling like he or she have an intimidating energy, but he's a very giving person here. With the Page of Pentacles here, he's very giving, and he's a good communicator, because he's also got the Messenger of Air there. He's a great communicator. Okay, so you need to communicate with whomever you need to communicate to about your finances. Okay, you got the Sun. But your potential future is the Sun and the Nine of Cups. Well, would you look at that? Once you guys learn how to communicate, this is going to bring you the financial prosperity that you have been in search of. And this feeling like, oh, okay, I'm going to be okay. That's the feeling that I'm getting there. Beautiful. All right, let's see what other messages that want to come up for you guys for January 2019. Any other messages for Scorpio? Any other messages? Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Age of Fire and the Lovers. Oh. You guys could have broken up with somebody in the past, or you guys are on the verge of breaking up, and your ex or whomever is coming back, and maybe you too, is going back to stalk you. It's like this stalking energy with the Page of Wands here. It's like this stalker energy here. Yeah. Because it's this feeling like I've given this person everything. I've given them my whole heart, my whole soul. I've told them things that I never told anybody else. Or maybe you're fearful of going towards a certain person, of expressing love to a certain person, because they're too... It's like this feeling of they're too good for you. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety here in a relationship. If it doesn't feel good to you, don't go for it, because there is a lot of anxiety here when it comes to communicating. You could be communicating with a Gemini or another air sign here, because you got a lot of air energy here. This is the time to just find yourself, Scorpio. Yeah. But be patient, because love is coming. But whomever you're trying to move towards to, it's not for you, okay? Whoever is the next person that you're interested in, or whomever you're trying to communicate with in terms of a relationship, they're not for you. Okay, Scorpio? Alright, and I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Oracle deck. See what kind of messages that they have for you. Wow! The Sun card just pops right out. All right, Scorpio? There's new passion involved here. Yeah. There's new passion involved here, but there's still anxiety and holding yourself back and putting it off and putting it off, in this energy of just putting it off with the waiting game here, okay? But there is new passion here. You could meet somebody. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety here about moving forward. Okay? But certain relationships have to end, no matter how much they hurt, in order for you to move forward successfully. Okay? That's the messages that I'm picking up here. I will leave your January reading at that, and I will be back with your February reading very soon. And also stay tuned for the January full moon spread, and we will see how that turns out for us. Alright, I will see you lovelies very soon. Love and light to you all. I will be back.